Oh man, look at this. I don't care. Whatever. Whatever, it's fine. I'm laughing. Uh, anyhow, so I'm here for the first live stream of the day. I was playing that stupid train game. Gets me hooked on it. So annoying. Anyhow, let me find the chat here on this one. Oh my god, the thumbnail. I was laughing. Okay, we've got Ina's for love. Let's see. Divine timing may be helping you out. Divine timing brings in cause for celebration with somebody who's putting in a lot of effort. Could be somebody new. You got a Capricorn, you got a fire sign as well. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have a Libra coming in. What is this? All right, let's see. Lydia, Alva Virgo is back from his 2 months of ghosting. Oh, I'm not surprised. All right, let's see what's going on with the Virgo. Divine timing. You got cause for celebration, and he should be showing you a little bit more respect now. Let's see what happens with this guy. I think that he's going to step up a little bit. Mahalia, who can't stop thinking about me as personality? It would be, there's a Sagittarius. Somebody who's got a fun-loving personality. Pretty much grounded and down to earth, even for a Sagittarius. Very high achiever. Talia, may I have a journal for tomorrow? Not a bad day. You got a wish around tomorrow. You also have the King of Pentacles, which could be feeling very grounded and stable. Maybe spending time with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Patience tomorrow, serenity and strength come in. Not bad. Melissa, love reading for Mark and I. Not bad. You got the Fool here and the Judgment card and the Two of Pentacles, which would be like divine timing is setting you guys up to start a new journey together where there's a lot of balance. Not bad. Nice energy. Light. Does the estate A feel the same or am I delusional? No, I think he's got feelings too. I don't think you're delusional. Charlie, relationship in general. Looks good. You got the love cup full. You got the Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want children. There's also a creative project around you that may be successful. You got success coming in around paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and possibly a new business opportunity. April, will I hear from Peter Gemini again? My friend keeps telling me that he's probably just looking for something easy and casual. What do you think? And I don't know why your friend would tell you that. I mean, he seems pretty interested to me. No, I think you're going to hear from him again. I mean, I don't know as far as like relationship wise, like people have different ideas of what they want or what is acceptable. But you know, casual and easy, like, look, it's like either you're in a committed relationship or you're not, right? What is easy? Like easy and casual, you're not in a relationship, or you know what I mean? It's like either you're in a relationship and you do the work, or you're not in a relationship and you don't do the work. There's no in between. Once we get into this like friends with benefits nonsense and all that shit, you can kind of kiss a relationship goodbye because it usually doesn't happen. But I don't get that from this guy. I don't get that from this guy. Mima. Has someone been bad-mouthing me in the acting industry in the West Midlands? Okay, let's see. Well, people talk shit, so probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see. It's possible, but that's how people are. People are assholes. People are assholes. Lara, what does my class think of me? Okay, it's very hard to answer for more than one person because everybody feels differently. Not everybody is going to like you, and not everyone is going to like the same thing about you. So I can only give you like an overall. It's not really, I don't feel like questions like that can be answered accurately because it's like take a room full of 20 people and ask them what's their favorite color. Some people are going to say blue, some people may say red. And then ask another 20 people and you're going to get 20 different answers. So it's hard to answer a question that deals with a group of people. Okay. Overall, I would say you're well liked and they think that you're smart and intelligent. But like I said, like there could be somebody in there that doesn't feel that way. You know, you can't really read for a group of people. You know, it's like asking, like, what's your favorite car? Everybody's going to say something different. And what one person values, somebody else doesn't value. So that's those questions are, I don't feel like they're 100% accurate. Talia, when will I hear from B? I would say within the next 5 days. Gia, what's next for me and the Cancer's connection? I don't know where you are in this relationship, but it looks like it's slow and steady, and it's probably going to stay just about where it is right now for quite some time. Hangman is here. Doesn't look like things move forward. And the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse, so I don't think that you're getting a new beginning, but whatever is going on right now, I would say that it's going to stay like this for a while, probably a couple of months. Mima, can you tell me what's been said? No, I don't know what people say. People talk shit. So whatever the situation is, whatever the situation that comes up, like people talk shit. Like that's just how people are. I can't tell you specifically what somebody who I don't know is, what they were talking about. You know, like I don't know who we're talking about, so how could I tell you what they were saying? So if you want to send a different question, put it with purple hearts. You know, it's like when people will say questions, like they'll ask questions like, I think he's seeing someone else. What does he think about her? It's like we have a hypothetical person here that we don't even really know exists, and now you want me to do a reading on them. So first of all, we don't know that they exist. And if I flip over cards, you're going to get an answer. But we don't know if we're talking about the right person. You know what I mean? So you really need, when you ask questions, for it to be a specific question. Like you can't ask questions like, what do people think about me? Because some people really like you, some people don't like you, some people think that you're really cool, some people may think that you're a bitch. Like that's just the way it is. Like not everyone's gonna like everybody. That's just life. And it's the same thing with like I can't tell you what a miscellaneous person who I don't even know who they are or if they exist. I can't tell you what they're saying and I don't know who they're talking to. April, today and the rest of the week. today looks like it's slow. I don't think all that much is going to happen today, but out of the blue, you may hear from somebody you haven't spoken to in some time. Six of Cups, somebody from your past, they may be a Taurus. It also looks like this week starts like a growth and transformation around you personally. Armani, am I pregnant right now? Okay, let's see. You could be. It's possible, yeah. 70% chance, yes. So if you're not, I would be very careful if you don't want children. Kira, what can I expect for my dad's party tomorrow? It should be a good time. You got the sun here, which is happiness. Things move forward nicely. Feeling good, feeling successful, feeling happy. It should be fun. It should be a fun time. Lydia, Leo or the Virgo long term? I've always thought that the Leo was going to be long term, but let's see. Who comes up stronger for long term, Leo or the Virgo? Leo. Leo shows up first. May. Love in general. Oh, thank you. Okay, if you're not with anyone right now, you're going to have a lot of choices and you'll be prepared to explore your options. It also looks like you have success coming in around love, possibly with an Aquarius. If you're with someone now, you might have a wish around your current relationship. Current relationship moves forward, and the two of you may be taking time to take a vacation or something nice together. If there's nobody right now, Aquarius comes in very strong, but Seven of Cups promises more than just one person. So you're going to have some options. Kira, will anyone get on my nerves or bother me? I don't think so. No, it doesn't look like it. Mima, is my ex-Scorpio been talking bad about me in the acting industry? I don't think so. Kira, general. Feeling prepared for your life to move forward. You got divine timing guiding you. Got good karma coming in. You're heading towards all 10 cups being full. Keep doing whatever it is you're doing. You also have a new love interest coming in. That could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Love cup is full. Light soul, does the estate agent feel the same? Oh, I answered that one. I said, you're not delusional. He definitely has some kind of an interest. I mean, I can't tell you that he feels exactly the same. Everybody feels differently, but there's definite interest there. April. Will I see the Gemini this week? I'm getting a 33% chance, but he's not holding himself back. There might be an opportunity to see him over the weekend, maybe. 33 is kind of low, but 8 of Swords in reverse is he's not holding himself back. It also could be that he asks you and you're not available at that time. So that, I mean, that may come up. Kira, general love. Got happiness coming out around love. You've got opportunity coming in with new people. You're walking away from something that's not working for you. It also looks like you got a Pisces coming in. You have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's a Capricorn here. Moving on to greener pastures. Love cup is full. You might be exploring options in the near future. That's not a bad thing. Let's see who else shows up. There's got to be more people coming in, or more people that want to hang out. Kira, reading for the rest of the week and into the week. You could have a new love interest show up, and you may be feeling celebration around it. It could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Also may be feeling well balanced. You could be working really hard on something or thinking about going back to school. 10 cups are almost full here, and you're feeling like you've got some luck coming in between now and the end of this weekend. April, general with Trevor. I don't know his sign, okay. It looks like you guys may get along well. You got the Wheel of Fortune here, which is good luck. Got some balance around the situation, and he may be putting in some effort. I'm not seeing any love cards yet, so let's see what happens. I mean, there could be interest, but I'm not getting a lot of like a love connection at this point. It might not have happened yet, though. It could be coming. Yeah, I don't, you know what? I don't know if you're going to be crazy for him. You may think that he's, I don't know, boring or something. We'll see. Kira did one for Zara and one for Mel. Lara, when will he reach out? It could be within the next 3 months. Oh, thank you. Uh-oh. She's not crying, so she's watched TV for a little bit. Mima, when will I move out of my parents? Could be the beginning of the year. Violet, general. Okay, moving forward, it looks like the Six of Pentacles. You could have a business relation. This is usually a business relationship that you're feeling better compensated or you're feeling more appreciated. Empress, love, money, abundance, and fertility is coming in. Be careful if you don't want children. Walking away from something that no longer serves you brings in a wish. I could be spending a lot of time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Feels like you've made it to the top of the mountain and your love relationships should be good, or if you're not in one, there's a possibility of a soulmate relationship entering. Could be that fire sign. Kira, will I like my makeup and hair for the party? Will I like my makeup and hair for the party? Yeah, you will. Mima, how would Gemini feel if I told her that I loved her? I wouldn't do it under Mercury retrograde. Undecided. There's a little bit of sharp energy around the situation. Unless this is somebody who you've already expressed your feelings for, I wouldn't do it under Mercury retrograde. I would wait until Mercury goes direct. She comes up as feeling undecided. Nana. Will I get this job if I do the interview? Will I get the job if I do the interview? Yeah, I think you will get it. You got perseverance here. Nana, general for November. Life starts to move forward. You also have some good luck coming in. You could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You've got success that comes in around work or school, whatever it is you do all day, and feeling like your intuition is heightened. Okay, I just want to make sure I can still hear the TV. She destroys my remote, right? And I can't get the TV to turn on. So you can download the app from the cable company, and it goes through Wi-Fi. And I'm such an idiot. It goes through Wi-Fi. It doesn't matter where I am. I can change the channel. And meanwhile, I'm always trying to point it at the thing. And I'm like, I'm such an asshole. But I hear the TV on in there. April, general love for the near future. We're going to have options. You may even have another new love interest come in. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's celebration around that. Growth and transformation is coming in around your love life. See, this is what's great. When there's a lot of energy around, it brings more energy in, and then it keeps your energy from feeling stagnant, and it keeps resistance down. So you got some more people coming in here, which is great. That Gemini is here. There's a Sagittarius showing up. You're going to have other opportunities aside from the guys that we've already been talking about, which is nice because you're not going to, I feel like you won't get stuck. You know what I mean? Like you're going to just keep, until you settle down with the right one, you're going to just keep having these guys around, which is not a bad thing. Sepia. Love. Oh, general. All right, let me do love first. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and you got some good luck coming in. You have a Pisces and a Virgo both coming in. And they've got long-term potential with the Four of Wands. You've got a Capricorn here too. And a new beginning is possible. You have a Libra who may be coming back from the past. And the Three of Pentacles, this could be a work-related thing. Feeling a little bit more stable and grounded at work. You're another one that has more new energy coming in, which I think is good. Sagittarius is here, and then you have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But somebody here may be brand new that you've never met before. Oh, in general, let me do a general one. Okay, Six of Cups, you got somebody from your past returning. There's no doubt about that. Look out for somebody trying to be manipulative and controlling. Cut off this person. I hate those manipulators. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful if you don't want children. Fire sign comes in. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You might lay down the law with somebody, or you may literally cut someone out of your life, and you may be like, you know what, this just ain't worth it anymore. And then happiness comes in. If something has been weighing you down or holding you back, something that you felt was disappointing, you may be cutting that person out of your life. It wouldn't be a bad thing if you did. Kira, how is Leroy feeling about things between us? He has his ups and downs. Sometimes he feels like, sometimes it's up and down with him. Sometimes he feels like he needs time apart. Sometimes he's like, I want to be together. Sometimes he feels like I need a break from all this. And sometimes he really misses you. He's sort of all over the place. And the most, he feels weak. He's got a lot of weakness around him, or feeling very weak around the situation. Ashmita, how is RJ feeling after my messages today? Feels okay. It feels like there's, well, he may have mild anxiety. That might not have anything to do with you. He feels like things are not moving forward for him. He's just kind of in a place where he may be feeling kind of stuck. He feels like there's room for growth and transformation that's come in, and he feels like things are pretty stable. Sepia, this weekend love. You've got the Magician. Can pretty much manifest a new person if you'd like to. Could be an earth sign coming in. Maybe a Taurus. You've got listen to your intuition this weekend. You're going to have choices. You have a fire sign coming in too. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo this weekend. So there may be some nice choices. I mean, with Halloween this weekend, maybe something will come up. Ashmita, when is the communication with RJ going to pick up? Maybe closer towards the end of the year. The month of December comes up pretty strong. Lady, how will things go between Eli and me after we meet again? Okay. Things go well. You've got good karma around the situation. You're not holding yourself back. Things change for the better quickly. Kira, when will Leroy contact me and what can I expect? Sometime this week, probably. Okay, there's a delay when it comes to happiness, but he may do something that makes you feel happy, or he may say something that gives you hope that things could be changing around the situation. Listen to your intuition. You got the intuition card. I think communication comes in. I don't know, he may want to hang out or meet up or something. Kira, general for November. Could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries that may have long-term potential. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may help you to feel a little bit more financially stable. Could have another new love interest that comes in, and it may be somebody from your past. Keep in mind, it might not be somebody you ever dated. Could be a soulmate connection with an old face. Maybe a Sagittarius. There's Sagittarius coming in. You might be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. There's success around that if you decide to do it. And the Magician is here, so you have the ability to manifest things. Focus on what you want more of. Lily, general for this week. could have a new love interest enter. It could be a soulmate relationship. You also have somebody from your past returning. If you're in a relationship, current relationship would be moving forward really well, and you're feeling prepared for this week. Listen to your intuition. You may be working hard at work or school or whatever it is that you do all day. That's keeping you very busy. You have a Taurus that comes in that could be significant, and there may be Three of Cups, cause for celebration towards the end of the week. Who knows? Maybe there's a party of some type. This week looks pretty decent. Sepia love for next week. You have a wish around love next week. Got a fire sign coming in next week. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Got a Libra. Love cup is full, and listen to your intuition. Love life can move forward next week with somebody out of the blue that you don't expect to show up. Water sign shows up too. Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces. But it feels almost like it's somebody that shows up that you either never would have expected or it could be somebody new. Let's see what happens. Meanwhile, will I move in with the Gemini? Not right now. Not now. No, I don't see you moving in with this person. I wouldn't say before the end of the year. Kira, is Leroy going to contact me tomorrow and try to go to my dad's party with me? Okay, let's see. You got a 33% chance, yes, he will. He could, yeah. Kira, advice for seeing my dad tomorrow at his party. I would just take a big deep breath and have no expectations and go in with an open heart. That's what I would do. Got success around it. Success around tomorrow. Stability around tomorrow. And good luck. So you should be fine. But I would just, I had a conversation once with my brother just about like certain relatives that we have in our family. And my brother's just, my brother's a bizarre personality because he's the kind of person where you'll never know that he's mad at you, but he'll just cut you out of his life. Like, he just does that. And then there's no, going back with him. But he doesn't do that to many people. But anyhow, so one time we were talking, I don't know, we're talking about miscellaneous family members, and I said to him, it doesn't have to be so extreme. I mean, I have a friend who's kind of like that too. I'm like, you can know what you know about people and still choose to have them in your life, even if they're not perfect, But he's done it with friends, somebody once, a friend of his just made a comment that he didn't like, and he just I don't know, he's got a strange personality. It's like, how about you tell somebody you're upset with them and you have a conversation about it and you put it behind you? You have to be so extreme. I don't know. But like I said to him, I'm like, you can let imperfect people be in your life. But then other people, I feel, have a lot of control over him. I don't know. Anyway, so my advice would be to just go in with an open heart. Have a good time. Those situations they can be awkward, but I think you'll be fine. Mima, general for this week and next week. General for this week and next week. Okay, this week it looks like you may be a little flustered about money. You got the Five of Pentacles here, which is worry about money. And the Ten of Cups is in reverse, so you may be feeling like there's a lot of pieces of your life that need to still be put together. Could also be feeling a little bit uprooted with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So we move into next week. The energy should start to shift a little bit, maybe after the full moon. You have a wish that comes in. Somebody who you haven't seen or spoken to may reach out to you. It could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Anxiety seems to dissipate next week. So if you're feeling a little bit stressed out this week or anxious about something, by next week it should be gone. You should feel better. And like the money issues and stuff should be better next week. Love, can I get a message from my angels? Angel cards. The Knight of Earth, loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. You've got a guardian angel. Page of Fire, outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. Oh, excuse me. The Queen of Earth, thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with the challenges in a kind and understanding manner. T. Yvette, love. You got the Two of Cups here. You've got a couple of people. You got a Virgo and a Capricorn that come in that may be looking to start a new beginning. You also have an earth sign here, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Anybody that has disappointed you, you may be not giving them a second chance. They may be feeling stuck in the mud, but too bad for them. You have the world at your feet, and it looks like you're moving on with your life. Moving on greener pastures. Oh, thank you, Kira. I'll just give you my address. I'll email it to you. But thank you. Happy. What is the future of my connection with VJ? Not in contact. Did he ever like me like I did? It's been a long break, and I still like him. All right, let's see. Did he ever like me? I think he did like you, and you know what? You got the Knight of Swords here, which means that you could hear from him out of the blue when you least expect it. Okay, let's see. What's the future for my connection? You've got divine timing guiding this. So you may be at the right place at the right time, and you could run into him again. And that could give you the opportunity to start things over. You know, especially with Mercury and Mars retrograde, it's possible. I mean, anything is possible, but now is the time that, yeah, you could run into him. I don't know how far apart the two of you live. But I do think that he liked you. And, you know, sometimes a break, right, without seeing somebody, whatever had been going on kind of gets wiped away, and you can kind of start fresh. Let's see what happens. I think there's a possibility of the two of you reconnecting in the near future. Kara, love life in November. Love life in November. You got you could be starting a committed relationship. It also looks like you got some good luck. Got a fire sign here. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If it's not a fire sign, it could be that the next person comes in and they have like an adventurous attitude, and they want to do really fun out of the blue things. You got passion coming in, but you do have people here. Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Listen to your intuition. That earth sign could be a Virgo. There's a Virgo here. Somebody may want to be in a committed relationship with you in November. Let's see what happens with that. Oriella, will I get my position or job back at, or a different position at Ho Chunk? Okay. Will I get my position or job back, or a different position at Ho Chunk? Will I get my original position back? I don't think you go back to your original position. Will I get a different position? Got a 33% chance that you get a different position at that place. You may decide to move in a different direction. Yvette, when should I expect to hear from the Virgo? When are we going to hear from the Virgo? You should hear from them. I mean, it could be within the next 6 days, but it would definitely be before the fall ends. Kira, general for my mom, Tamara. She starts off with the 10 cups full. Good for her. So if she's not feeling that yet, it should be coming. Feeling like happiness on all levels. 3 of Pentacles, a business relationship that's grounded and stable and feeling prepared for career, work, school, whatever it is she does all day to move forward. 6 of Pentacles, being well compensated and appreciated at work. As far as love is concerned, if she's not with anyone, there's an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. If she is with someone, the Queen of Swords, there could be an argument or some sharp energy there, but it's not a big deal. It blows over pretty quickly. 8 of Pentacles can be learning a new area of study or going back to school. It could even be on-the-job training. It could be with this 6. It could be, where we're going to pay for you to take this course and we're going to give you a promotion for something or whatever it is. 9 of Wands, she should be feeling some nice relief and like I can exhale, like things are going in the right direction. I got some choices here. She's got a wish too. And perseverance. That to me seems like it's work related. God, she's got 10 of Pentacles. Money is coming in. Somebody from the past is returning and divine timing is guiding her. She's got a lot of good stuff happening over the next couple of months. Good. That's good. Ronnie, spiritual for November. You know what happened last night? So after the live stream, I'm in here, and Avery has a walker, and it plays music and stuff. And I don't know, like it plays like Once a Farmer Had a Dog, the bingo song, right? And then there was another one, Old MacDonald, I think it plays. It doesn't play anything unless you touch it, okay? So I'm in here and I hear the song go off and she's in her crib and Dylan's in here with me and I'm like, oh man, what the fuck? So I went in there and I shut it off and the thing started, it was like lighting up and I'm like, oh man, who the hell is that now? And I just shut it off. I'm like, I'm not going to have this thing going off all night. But that never happened to me before. I've had lights turn on, but I've never had that thing. And you know, that stuff's creepy because it's like the kids' music is always like creepy. Okay, beginning of November, you may get a little bit of relief from the waking up and the dreams and that kind of stuff and seeing things. But then as the month goes on, you might, it may come back strong. Yeah. You may get a little bit of a break and then all of a sudden turn a corner like mid-month through the end of the month where they're at it again. But it does look like you're learning how to control it or shut it off a little bit, which is a good thing. Especially with the sleep, because you need to get sleep. We can't screw around with that. You're not holding yourself back. Come the end of the month, I think you kind of have a handle on learning how to deal with that sleep stuff. And I think that you might start seeing things again. You know, like that person that was in the doorway. God. Amima, what is the important message I need to know? Okay, what is an important message I need to know? Listen to your intuition. You could be starting a new journey as far as like intuition and that kind of like success. Your sixth senses may be heightened. So something may be happening, turning a corner where you're either hearing things or seeing things or just feeling things very strongly, and it's going to continue to get stronger. Kira, general for if I did a November pick a card. All right, general for if I did a November pick a card. I don't get it. All right, let me just do a general. Like, if you pick the card, right? This would be the reading for what that card meant. Is that it? Let's see what the cards say. Okay, the cards indicate that for the month of November, you should be very focused on either, well, the love cup is full. This could be feeling very focused on working a love relationship out, or two people that are putting in equal effort. But I'm not really sure about that if I did the November pick a card. But this is what it would be like. Love would be at front and center, but two people working on it. Six of Pentacles is excellent. It's two people that are equally putting in work, where you don't have to question, is he going to call? Is he going to show up? None of that nonsense. It's like you just know that the person is going to be there. Mima. Was it something that I need to work on to rejuvenate my confidence and being comfortable in my own skin when performing? I get imposter syndrome. Okay, so if you need more confidence, right, and you're feeling like whatever the issue is, doesn't make a difference, use affirmations over and over again in your head. I always feel like writing them out is more beneficial because I feel like my mind is all over the place and sometimes I'm not really focused, so I would rather write it out. Write out, I am confident, I'm good at what I do, I'm the best in my field, whatever it is, and keep saying it until it really starts to sink in. You have happiness around your career, so you should be turning a corner. But as far as confidence, my teacher, like teaching yoga, all right, I was in the acting field too, so I know how stressful it can be. But the one thing about being an actor is you're on stage. When you're in the yoga room, you're standing like this in front of these people, and you've got to be on. And I also felt like everybody was so much taller than me that I felt overwhelmed, and the room was so big, okay? So my teacher used to say to me, I can't give you confidence. I can't give you confidence. The only thing that I can tell you is to go in there and do it. And, like you think, like in my head, I thought, well, being a yoga teacher, it's like, it's about peace and love and transforming our lives. But that's not how it is. In the hot yoga field, those people want to work out. And that's not even the worst of it. People that do the Hot 26, it's like a script, it's a certain way, and that's what they're expecting. They don't want me coming in there with airy fairy fluffy shit. They want, put your feet together, pull your butt and pull your abs in, squeeze your butt cheeks. Like that's what they want to hear. And that, was difficult, so for me, I was like, I would just say to myself, if you don't do it now, if you don't step up to the plate now, when are you going to do it? you know, and I'm telling you, I used to have such anxiety going to teach class, but I got over it. Like, I just made myself do it, and I was like, I'll get through it. And I did. But nobody can give you confidence. You just have to do it, and you just have to keep doing it. And there are some days where I felt like, God, I can't do this. This is terrible. And it's fucking yoga. It's yoga. But you just have to, you have to put all those things aside and just because you know what, and this is what I used to say to myself, if I don't do it, somebody else is going to do this, somebody else is going to come in and take this, and then what am I going to do? I'm going to be the same person that always sat on the sidelines letting everybody else step up. So think of it like that. If you don't do it, if you don't step up to the plate and give your own self-confidence, or push your fears aside, somebody else is going to, and you don't want that to happen. And then you're going to deal with hot yoga with, it's too hot, it's too cold, it's not hot enough, it's not fast enough. Oh. Ariella, general for November. And then forget about it if the heat breaks one day. You don't want to be there if the heat breaks. Okay, general for November. Hangman's in reverse. Your life starts to move forward. Perseverance takes you to the next level. Feeling prepared, possibly going back to school or learning a new area of study. Looks like you've got the Magician. You can manifest more of what you want. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Cause for celebration comes in around the happy home in November. I don't know, maybe you're entertaining. I don't know. Anyhow, November should be a pretty positive month. Lara, does C still like K? I think so, yeah. Funny thing, Ronnie, last night I wasn't scared either, but sometimes I get scared. Like last night I was like, okay, I don't know who that was, but I'm just shutting this off. Because, you know, the thing will play, but you have to touch it. So it was on. I could, you know, sometimes I shut it off because I don't want to hear it. But she was sleeping, so she wasn't touching it. But last night I wasn't scared, but sometimes I get scared. Like if I had like woken up in the middle of the night and heard that, it would have scared me. But I was awake, so I just went in and I shut it. I was like, oh, I'm not going to listen to this now. But the seeing things, I don't always see things clearly. I'll see them sometimes out of the side of my eye, and not that frequently. Normally, it's like my third eye. I don't know if that makes sense. Or I'll hear something. Kira, what can I expect with the job at the Judson Center from now until the end of the year? You know, I think that job is okay. I don't think that you're going to stay there forever. I think it's a stepping stone to something else. So it looks like there is going to be choices around that job. So there's maybe other opportunity at either at that job or in the place. But, I mean, you have a wish around the situation. I just don't think that it's forever. Yeah, I think that maybe sometime next year you could move on to greener pastures. But I think you would be leaving on good terms, and it would be because you're moving up, or you're moving up. I don't know if there's room to move up in that place itself, because that's possible too. But whatever it is, the job that you do right now, you're not going to do it forever. There's other things that's coming, and I think that money-wise, you're going to be making more money next year, or within the next couple of years. Page of Pentacles, your side business may take off as well, which would be a good thing. I think that it's like status quo. You know, it's a job. It's okay. You seem to be very well liked, and people seem to have a lot of respect for you. So I think it's okay. It just doesn't seem like there's more for you out there. Let me put it to you that way. There's more. There's like bigger and better things for you. This isn't it. Beautiful one. When should I expect to hear from the Cancer? Okay, when are we going to hear from the Cancer? Could be within the next 4 weeks. Cinnamon, his current feelings for me at the moment. Like there's strength around the situation, forward movement, and like things are going to get better really quickly for the two of you. It also looks like he may be feeling like you're fun, spontaneous, kind, attractive, hardworking, and stable. April. General for November. To answer your question about the Gemini, my friend keeps saying if he was interested, he'd have asked me out this past weekend. Yeah, but what if he already had something? You know, like my mother was like that. My mother would be like, if he liked you, it wouldn't make a difference. Like if he liked you, it wouldn't, he would be with you. Like that would be my mother's answer. Like she would never look at anything that there could be any other possibility. It's like if he liked you, it doesn't matter. If he liked you, his opinions of this, that, and the next thing wouldn't matter. And I agree with that on one hand. But what if this guy had a previous, like, what if he had a wedding out of town, or what that was a previous commitment, or what if he had to work? Like, you can't always go by that. To me, this is what I think. Anybody that puts in a ton of effort and gets nothing back, like if you're the person that's calling 5,000 times and they're not answering, and you're hounding this person, you're showing up at their house, you're showing up at their job, like to me, I would say, okay, this person's not interested. But if he's the one that's been pretty much reaching out to you, and like I don't know, I don't think that you can take a blanket statement and throw it over everybody. Like sometimes, okay, fine, yeah, if he was interested, he could have asked you out for last weekend. But what if his grandparents were in town? Or what if, he promised he was going to help his brother move? Like, you don't know what's going on in everybody's life every second of the day. And just because you assume that they should be free because they're interested, that's like when people are like, well, if he liked you, he would remember your birthday. Listen, Avery's father has a hard time remembering his children's birthdays. So, like, that's just how some guys are. You know what I mean? Like, it has no... When I first met him, he thought he was a year older than he was. I mean, when I was like, no, I think you're going to be 39. And he was like, no, I don't know. It was like a year later that he realized he was younger than he actually thought he was. Like some people, they don't, like just because I think that way and because you think that way doesn't mean that it equals. Like 2 + 2 = 4, but not for everyone. Like me, I happen to know the exact time of most people's birth because I've looked at their chart and I've studied it. Most people don't remember, and that's why I don't get offended. And I'm like, sometimes people don't know what their sign is. I'm like, how do you not know your sign? Well, like someone, I don't know, I was born on May 22nd. I don't know, my Gemini or my Taurus. Like, I would be like, I was born at 11:30, and so you can't throw a blanket statement like that on everything. And I always feel like, once somebody really starts pulling back and someone's giving you excuses, or then they're not answering you, or they're breaking dates constantly, or they're not showing up, that's someone that's not interested. But no, I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair. General for November. Life moves forward fast in November. You may be holding yourself back, so watch out for that. You have choices coming in. You also have another new love interest coming in November. It could be Taurus. You also have a Scorpio coming in. Feeling well prepared. Well prepared, but you're also holding yourself back. You may be being cautious. I don't blame you because people are crazy, but you know, don't hold yourself back too much because you are getting some new fresh energy in. So if things don't work out with any of these other people, there's new people coming in, which is good. But you know, like my mother would have said the same thing. I mean, if he was really into you, he would have called. Yeah. And then you find out this phone went in the toilet. My friend Mark once put his phone on top of the car and ran over it or something. I don't know. Shay, will my sister SF hear back from the job that she interviewed for this week? Okay. She should hear back something, yeah. She should hear back something. Jay, how did Amy feel when she saw me this morning? She felt good. She felt grounded, stable, connected. She thought you looked attractive. She felt like there's spontaneity around the situation with the Fool. So, yeah, she felt good when she saw you this morning. Kira, I was asking if I upload a November pick a card to my YouTube, what can I expect? How will it be perceived? Oh, okay. I would do it. Do it. What the heck? Why not? Do it. I'll look at it. Put the channel in the thing here so we can subscribe to it. Good karma. I would do it. Do it, do it, do it. And put the channel in the thing so that we can find it. To do a candle to finish the course that you're taking, I would wear a piece of fluorite because that helps with concentration, and I would just use a white candle just to banish negativity and to banish anything that could get in the way of you finishing that course. You could do a road opener, but I don't think you need to. I think a white candle is fine. Solar, what would be the outcome of texting TL? You get happiness and you get divine timing. I would do it, if this is someone you haven't spoken to in some time, I would do it before Mercury goes direct. Adriana, how's it going to be at my workplace? It's going to be good. They're going to show you a lot of appreciation. You're not going to hold yourself back. I think you're really going to like it. Yeah, I think you're really going to like it. Sango, how does Will Hare feel towards me? Okay. He thinks that you're well balanced, attractive, focused or driven, creative, unique, growing, transforming, mysterious, intelligent, smart, happy, intuitive. Mima, does Tasia and Amy dislike me now? Okay. No, I don't think they dislike you. No. Sango, does Will feel guilty about hurting me? I'm not seeing any guilt here. Not right now, no. Cinnamon, what to expect next month? What can I expect next month? Could hear from somebody out of the blue that you haven't heard from in quite some time. Passion could come in with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Life moves forward next month with some good luck around it. November should be a nice month. I feel like October, I don't know, it had a lot of shitty aspects in it. Sango, what can I do to heal from Will's sexual abuse? Well, anything that is healing from any type of abuse, I mean, I would, if you can, speak with a counselor. If that's impossible or you can't, for whatever the reason is, you don't want to or any of that stuff, then I would use affirmations, because stuff like that, any type of abuse, hurts somebody's self-esteem, right? Like when you abuse somebody, it's like they're not worth anything, or that's how like the person makes you feel. Like if you belittle me or beat me or abuse me in some kind of way, you make me feel like I'm not worth anything, or that you have power over me. Now, anything like that is traumatic, and you got to work through that trauma, and there's usually a lot of tears, and people always want to hold tears back, but that's a great way to cleanse and get rid of it all, empty it all out. But journaling could be good. A lot of times with stuff like that, you could do a journal and then you can light it on fire, like take it outside and use like a metal pot and burn it, like to get it out of you, into the journal, and then light it on fire and let it go away. You can also use a lot of like salt baths, white candles, black candles for protection. I always like to use black and white. Those are my favorites. They're really good for almost anything. Black for protection, white for cleansing. And rid yourself, especially salt, because if you've been abused and somebody's violated you, you want to get them out, get them off you. Use a lot of salt to rid yourself of it. I hope that helps, but if you can speak with a therapist, I would speak to some kind of a therapist, somebody who can really help you that has the experience in that field. TD, general for tomorrow. Things move forward nicely tomorrow. You could have a nice loving day tomorrow, or the energy around tomorrow is like loving, caring, spontaneous, and happy. Should be a pleasant day. TD, Aries energy towards me today. Okay, balance, patience, serenity, peace, and a new beginning. Jay, what could I see from Amy in a day or so? You might see some communication over the next couple of days, or she may be trying to get your attention some way. Word. How does the Virgo feel about me after our fight? How's the Virgo feel after the fight? Oh, they're still a little angry. They got some sharp energy here, and they may be slow to fix things. This person still cares about you. There's no doubt about that, but they're still angry. They're holding on to that anger. Sango, why did Will sexually abuse me? Anybody that abuses anybody is not, they're not there. Like there's something wrong with them. Anybody that's an abuser, sexual is usually has to do with power and dominance, and that's what he wanted to pay. He wanted to be powerful and dominate over you. But I mean, anybody that's abusive. I mean, if you're abusive to people that are abusive to animals, people that are abusive to children, why would anybody ever want to inflict any kind of pain on another living creature? I don't understand it. But a lot of times, because they were abused, they say that people that are abusive either were abused, um, they were victims themselves, but I would stay far away from this person, and I would seek professional help. I mean, there's probably something in his past. There's probably something in his past that he was abused himself, and he's taking out on somebody who couldn't defend themselves because he probably couldn't defend himself at that time, at the time that he was abused. Maybe he was a child or something. Cinnamon, will my singing improve? Yes, it will. Oh, Sango, do you see this here what Sepia wrote? If you'd like to speak me or you'd like me to help you with the local referral, let me know. Wait a second, let me know. For that person of abuse, it's my area. So if you want to reach out to Sepia, she may be able to help you better. Word. Will Dara and the Virgo separate soon? I'm only getting a 33% chance. I don't think they separate soon. What's coming towards me and Dara? You may be feeling hurt by this situation, or there's a wound around this situation. You're not getting a new beginning right now with this person. This person is, I don't know if this has something to do with the Virgo situation, but between you, it's the Tower. You got a Tower moment. It's in reverse. It's not the biggest of deals, but I would try to stay away from this situation for a little bit, because the Ten of Swords is like a wound or being hurt again, and then there's a Tower moment, and it doesn't look like anything good is coming of it right now. I would give it a little bit of space. Aroha, what did SH think of my text last night? All right, I don't know what the text said, but they're holding themselves back and they feel a little bit unsuccessful. So I don't know what was going on, but that's what the cards indicate. Word, will I score higher than a 158 on my exam? You should. You should, yeah. But I can't tell you what causes somebody to be abusive. It usually has something to do with, it usually has something to do with them being abused in their past. I would speak to a professional about it. Like, I mean, I don't know all that much about people that abuse each other sexually, but it's usually a power thing. It's not usually, and it's usually somebody, right? They have a target. They know the kind of person that is going to let them into their life. Some people have, like, they know the type of person. Like, narcissistic people tend to gravitate towards empaths, right? Well, abusers tend to gravitate towards people that allow them to be in their life to begin with, that personality or whatever. Like, I don't want to say that you were a target, but they probably knew that you would let them in your life. Not that you knew that they were going to do that, but that you were kind, or you were giving them a chance, or, I would really speak to a professional about this. I really would. I can't give you these kind of answers. I would talk to a professional. Aroha, will there be communication between S and I soon? Oh, you got a 70% chance. Yeah, there could be. Jay, how is Amy feeling about me currently? She thinks that you're stable, attractive, hardworking, kind, grounded, down to earth, happy, and unique. Unique. I really don't feel comfortable having the cards answer questions like that. Sexual abuse is serious. I mean, and the cards, like, all right, here. So the cards would indicate that this person was undecided, or they were insensitive. But I feel sexual abuse, I think you need a professional. And I'm not real comfortable with reading on something like that. I can't tell you what motivates a criminal, somebody that does something criminal, by reading cards. I really would go see a professional. I just don't feel comfortable with giving you an answer. It's like they feel like they were burdened by something. They were probably carrying around some form of abuse themselves. Abusers usually have been abused. And it doesn't look like they feel guilty about it. So that could be some sort of like psychopath. I would speak to a professional about this. I really would. Lara, will I like the dental work coming up? Will I like the dental work coming up? Yes, I think you will. I think you will. Right. Like, if you've ever seen the movie, What's Love Got to Do with It? I know that Tina Turner did not okay that movie, or that wasn't, but even if you just took it as it just being a movie, and look at what that woman went through. I mean, the way that he beat her was, I mean, it was disgusting. But why did he do it? Because he was powerful, because he could do it, because he controlled her with the money, and she had his name. And you can't really go any deeper than that. It's because he could do it, and there was something inside him that was wrong, and it took her all that time to get away from him, and then he came back. I mean, I know that she didn't sign off on that movie, so I don't know that the whole thing was true as far as the way everything happened, because she didn't okay it. But if you just look at it as if it were a movie, the abuse that woman endured, and she could, he controlled everything. Anyhow, and you can't really get inside somebody's brain as to why would somebody want to. I mean, I don't want to hurt a squirrel. Squirrel runs out in front of my car, I hit the brakes. So there's something wrong with that person mentally. But I would really seek some kind of therapy for it. Mima, does Gemini class our situation as a relationship? I don't think so. I think that you should have a conversation about this with that person, because it's not showing up that I don't think the two of you are on the same page. I can't answer on somebody's karma. Anyone that's asking about what somebody else's karma is, I can't answer that. Number one, I don't have that information. But I can't, I can't read somebody else's karma. That's not for me to read. Um, let me go back up to the top. Nav, what is Ammon Bath planning on doing in the near future regarding me? All right, I don't know where you are in this relationship, but it looks like things have been out of balance, or they're out of balance, and that there's a long road ahead of you when it comes to this situation. I don't know that he has all that much planned. You here have a new love interest coming in. That could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and then the water cup here is full. But I don't know that he has plans on doing much in the near future. I don't know where you are in the situation, but it looks like he's either stagnant or stuck, or he's not putting in a lot of effort right now. It's getting dark in this room. Jessica, is Anna jealous of me, and why? All right, is Anna jealous of me? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Jealousy is a bizarre trait. Because when somebody is jealous, it's because they think that you have something that they want and that they don't have. It could be for a million reasons. I worked with a woman who absolutely hated my guts, right? Everybody used to say, she's jealous of you. I'm like, what the fuck is she jealous? She was married, she had kids, she had a nice house. Her husband was really good looking and she wasn't, I felt like she had a good catch. She, went on vacation. She didn't seem to be lacking anything. And me, I was like working nonstop, 2 jobs, never had time off, never went anywhere. I had the weight of the world on my shoulders. And I'm like, what the fuck could she be jealous of? But they used to say it all the time. She's just jealous of you. So jealousy is a bizarre trait. And the thing is that it doesn't hurt you. It's going to hurt the person that's sending out that jealousy. So I wouldn't worry about it so much. After the Lovers Tarot, what kind of conversation should I have with the Rav to really get his attention? Well, it looks like this relationship is growing and transforming. I don't think you have to do anything crazy. I think if you're just yourself and you just have like everyday conversation, like it might start off as small talk and it could turn into something a little bit deeper because you've got the Death card here, which is growth and transformation. So if you're talking about somebody who you're just texting, hey, how you doing? See if you can open up the door that way. It looks like this relationship is going to grow and transform, and you don't really have to worry about how it happens. It's just going to happen. Um, Sepia, when should I expect to move into my own apartment? Okay, when should I expect to move into my own apartment? I would say before the end of the fall, within the next 3 months, or before, yeah, before the end of the fall. Jay, where does Amy think she stands with me right now? See, Amy is very moody. Right now, I think that she thinks that she's got a good shot with you because she's got the star card here and she feels like she's got good karma and she feels like you like her, but I feel like she's just very moody. Sepia. Love for November. You've got some good luck coming in November. Somebody from your past may be returning, but you may not be taking them back. You may be moving on to greener pastures. You may walk away from them. You could have a new beginning with a new love interest in November. You have an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. That may be slow and steady with this person, but they seem like they're legit. You also have a Leo here. Oh, you have the Two of Cups. Somebody's going to want to have a committed relationship. You have a Virgo, and then you have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Love cup is full, and then you have the Six of Pentacles. So you should have at least one of these people should be interested in a stable, committed relationship, and they should be putting in a lot of work. Somebody that comes back, you may be telling them to go fly a kite. TD, love for the rest of the week. Love for the rest of the week. Not holding yourself back. Listen to your intuition. Somebody may show up out of the blue. You might be feeling like, hey, I'm waiting over here for my ship to come in, but things should start to move forward for you. You've got the Aries should be around. A water sign may be showing up too. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. TD did one for Mel. Lily did, what does V think we stand right now? Okay. I'm fading because it's getting dark in here. You can't see me. I have to go put the light on. I don't want to make too much noise because she's up. Where does V think we stand right now? I think that V, if this is someone from your past, is looking to come back, and they may feel like this situation needs work, but the Six of Pentacles guarantees that they should be putting some effort in. So they should be putting some effort into the situation. Let's go see if we got a light here. Yeah, I think that V will be willing to put some work into the situation. TD for Zara. Yeah, see, abuse questions I would rather not answer with cards. I would rather have a professional. It's the same thing with medical. I would rather have a professional deal with those questions. And because at the end of the day, how do you can't really explain it. You know what I mean? Like, why does somebody do that? Because there's something not right in their head, or they've been hurt. Like they say, hurt people hurt people. But a lot of us have been hurt, and we don't hurt people, and we try not to hurt people. So it's not that anyone thinks it's an excuse, but you know, you just don't treat people like that. Anyway, I would rather have a professional deal with those questions. Zara, yeah, you could close them. Thank you. Lara, are we going to have to quarantine soon? I don't think you are. You only got a 33% chance. I don't think you're going to. Or if you do, it might not be that bad. It may not be that strict. There may be some kind of restrictions, but it might not be as bad as you think. Word girl, are the Virgo and Dara in a relationship, and are they serious for how long? Okay, are the Virgo and Dara in a relationship? Yeah, I think that they are. It could be for a couple months now. Let's see. Are they serious? I get a 70% chance they're serious. Yeah. Word girl, will the Virgo come back to me by the beginning of next year? I would keep your options open because I don't know. It looks messy between you and that Virgo. All right, let's see. Will the Virgo come back to me by the beginning of next year? I'm only getting a 33% chance. Yes. I would keep your options open and look elsewhere. Things are messy between you and the Virgo is involved with somebody else. I wouldn't bank on that. Adriana, what's coming in love? Things change for the better quickly. You could be starting a new journey with an Aries. 9 of Cups. You got a wish. You got money coming in. You got stability around a business relationship. And you have love, money, abundance, fertility. With that card, please be careful if you don't want children. It looks like things are really starting to turn a corner for you. Word. Are the Virgo and Dara living together or engaged? No, I don't think either. Jay, been acting mysterious. How's Amy know I like her? See, intuitively she feels like you like her, but sometimes she doesn't. Sometimes she feels like you're not that into her. And sometimes she may even get jealous of somebody else. But today she may have felt like you liked her. You know, she's a little bit moody. Kirsty, what will happen to me in November? Okay, just watch out for somebody who's trying to control and manipulate you in November. If this person shows up, I do think that you're going to cut them out. I'm not really worried about them. You got divine timing around a new beginning. Now, this could be a business, school, or work thing. You also have the love cup full. So if you're not in a relationship right now, there's a Taurus showing up. If you are in a relationship right now, current relationship could have long-term potential. 9 of Cups. You have a wish for the month of November. Put it out into the universe. No longer feeling like you're holding yourself back or like you're stuck. Things start to move forward. Life changes for the better quickly. And you have some passion that comes in the month of November. It doesn't look like it's a bad month. Mel, updated finance reading. Updated finance reading. Maybe slow and steady, but you're heading towards all 10 cups being full. You could have promising money coming in around a side business endeavor. 9 of Pentacles, money comes in. 4 of Pentacles, feeling a little bit more financially stable this month, or maybe not. Like this may be by the end of November. Yeah, money should be coming in. Maybe a side business or something that like is not like a day job kind of money. Like a side job, side business, something on the side should bring more money in, or a side business could pick up before the end of November. That would be nice if it picked up for the holidays. I don't know if you have a side business, but if there's something that you do as a hobby, you may be able to turn it into a side business, even if it's not officially a business, you know. Zara, general reading for the month of November. Growth and transformation comes in. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning some sort of an area of study. 3 of Pentacles, feeling grounded and stable. That's usually a business relationship. Listen to your intuition. It's heightened and your life starts to move forward because you're no longer holding yourself back. Zara, what's going to happen to me in Themis? I'm not sure if I want something from him anymore, but I like the fact that he is around me, okay? Well, this guy, see, when you pull your energy back, he comes towards you. You have other issues, you have other guys around you, so that's not an issue for me. Like, it's not like you're playing tug of war with him. There's other things around you. But my thing with him is that he's going to be constantly disappointing, and you might feel regret around the situation. The less you give him, the more he's going to want from you. And that, to me, is like, it's a game. I don't know if he realizes it, but it's sort of a game. And I would be worried that he's going to inevitably just keep disappointing you, especially considering you have other things around you that could go really well. So just keep that in mind, because it's going to be your choice at the end of the day. Zara, what will happen to me in the Aquarius? See, I think that Aquarius is going to be a little bit more legit as far as like relationship-wise. Things could move forward. He's going to feel a little bit more prepared. He may be burdened like by his own bullshit right now, but that's not going to be forever. And here he is, the Aquarius. Love, money, abundance, fertility. See, he may want things to move forward in like a relationship, whereas that Taurus may be like one disappointment after the next, you know? The unfortunate thing is that sometimes I've noticed that people tend to be a little bit more attracted to the guy that's like the Aquarius may at some point come off to you a little bit boring and predictable because he's front and center, and the other guy, you may still find yourself wanting to hear from him. I mean, that happens. But if things move forward totally with this Aquarius, then you may forget about him. We got to see how that plays out. My mom had Steve. His name was Steve, and he was such a nice guy. I mean, he was retired. I think he had 3 grown sons. He had 2 cars. He owned his own place, and he was like, I guess she thought like he wasn't exciting. She just thought he was boring. He wasn't a bad-looking guy. I mean, for an older man. I mean, at the time I was young. I was like 19 or 20, but you know, I remember thinking, yeah, he's not a bad-looking guy. But she always seemed to be attracted to the other ones. You know, she kind of felt like Steve was boring. You know, I don't know. Seppi, will I be in a relationship with my water sign by November? And if not, by when? Okay, let's see. I would say by the end of the year. Yeah, I would say by the end of the year. But 70% chance plus the water sign shows up. The chances are high that this turns into something stable. But I would give it a little longer than just November. Wait a second. I got to read that Mustafa because Miriam and I had a long, super deep 4-hour conversation last night on the phone. I opened up to her and she opened up to me. But she's still saying she's not interested in me. What's her intentions? How did you get her to talk to you? I mean, I'm impressed. I got to tell you. Well, she's got a wish around the situation. I don't believe her. She may not be giving into it, but she's got a wish around the situation. But I'm impressed. I am definitely impressed. Word. Was the Virgo married before or has children? Okay, was the Virgo married before? I don't think the Virgo was married before. All right, does the Virgo have children? They could have a child. There may be a child. It's not coming up high enough that they were married, though. I'm not convinced that they were married. An updated love from Mel. Pisces. The Pisces is coming in here. You also have an Aquarius and an Aries around. Soulmate relationship comes in. Love, money, abundance, fertility. God, you got good cards here, but there's a lot happening. You may be cutting somebody out. Somebody you may have had enough with. But there is success around a soulmate relationship moving into 2021. If you allow it, this person will be putting in a lot of effort. They may have money too. Love cup is full. 10 of Pentacles is here. Money and love. Okay, so here are the people that show up. Well, Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Gemini, Aries, Aquarius, and Pisces. I'm looking for Sue. Oh, I'll just do a question for Black Madonna. That's fine. You don't have to pay for it. But I'm looking for Sue. The one that you want to give Sue. Sue and Black Madonna, put your questions and I will answer them before I go. And while I wait for those two, I'll answer here for Sonia. Was Sam my uncle's ex-wife doing protection spells, or was it magic to do harm on my mother's family as they pretend? I still don't believe the thing they accused her of. Okay. All right, so Black Madonna and Sue I'm waiting for. I don't think that she was doing black magic on anyone. She could have been doing protection spells on herself. I don't think she was doing black magic. No, I don't. Sue wants general. Okay. Okay, life is moving forward. You have a wish coming in, your intuition is enhanced, and you have celebration coming in around a Capricorn. That could be a love thing. It could be a soulmate connection coming in with a Capricorn. It looks like new energy moving forward, but at the same time, an old friend from your past. I mean, this is somebody from your past returning. It doesn't have to be an old friend. It could be anybody. But I think the Capricorn is someone new. The Three of Pentacles, you could have a work or relationship with somebody that's very grounded and deep and long-lasting. You got a new love interest coming in, and your life is moving forward. You may be getting a new job opportunity, or another way to bring money in. Well, people freak out about magic because they think everything is evil. You know, like they think everything is evil because you know, like if you don't know, right? Like we think that like what black cats and Halloween, like we think it's evil, but it's not. Anyway. Oh, especially stay away from shaman. Well, no, I can't say that because Clay was a shaman and he was good. He didn't like rip us off or do anything crazy. But you got to be careful with a lot of people, yeah. Oh, okay. All right, if she shows up in the next live, I'll make sure I get to her. All right, then I am going to go and But I mean, she did write something about asking about somebody else's karma, and that's when I said before that I couldn't answer about karma because I don't know. You know, like because sometimes like with karma, it's too crazy. But it's like if you're thinking that somebody should get bad karma because they're not reciprocating love feelings for you, like they don't get bad karma for that. Like somebody doesn't have to love you because you're in love with them or you're obsessed with them. You know what I mean? And then there's always more to the story. And besides, I don't have somebody else's karma in front of me, so I can't read that. But anyway, I will see you guys tonight. Thank you all. Have a great afternoon.